India is the largest democracy in the world, a young democracy, yet amongst the most mature ones. But a lot needs to be done to turn the largest democracy into the best democracy, led by youthful, committed and dynamic leadership. We need youth who are committed to politics because it is the only way to bring about change in the system. And for this, political activism through the medium of youth is a must. Myers MIT School of Government was launched in 2005 to encourage the youth to make a career in politics and government to bring in change at the top. Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad is an extension of this activity. It is a platform created to sensitize the student leaders for nation building and encourage them to enter public life to strengthen India's democracy. The Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad provides an opportunity to the student leaders to voice their opinion, learn from eminent personalities of the country and deliberate on issues affecting the nation. The Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad was convened for the first time from 12th to 14th January 2011 at Myers MIT campus, Pune. Conceived by young and dynamic educationist Rahul V. Karad.
So now the 64 years of independence, now can we think of good governance part? In the politics also we require the professional leaders, the committed leaders, the determined leaders. और ये जो विजन है उसको आगे बढ़ाने के लिए जो प्रतिसाद आप लोगों ने यहाँ पे दिया है, ये एक इस तरीके का प्लेटफॉर्म है जिसमें हम पूरे स्टूडेंट यूनियन के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स है, स्टूडेंट लीडर्स है, पॉलिटिकली सोशली एक्टिव जो स्टूडेंट लीडर्स यहाँ पे जो बैठे हुए हैं, कल्पना है कि इसको अगर इनको संगठित करके इनको चैनलाइज किया जाए और इनको एक दिशा में एक कैटलिस्ट की तरफ MIT स्कूल ऑफ गवर्नमेंट इसमें रोल करेगा, इंडियन स्टूडेंट पार्लियामेंट उनको रोल करेगा.
With a view to continuing the good work of the first Chhatra Sansad, the second Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad was convened also at Myers MIT campus, Pune, with participation by nearly 8,000 student leaders from student councils across the country. The second Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad was inaugurated by the Minister of State for Sports and Youth Affairs, Mr. Ajay Makhan. Eminent personalities from different fields addressed the student gathering and elucidated on the purpose of holding this parliament.
About 55% of the population comes from the working age population, that is the age group of 15 to 35, and that are you people who are really future of India.
You people are here to show your pledge and a commitment and a sense of duty towards the nation building of this Mother India.
आप बहुत ही भाग्यवान हैं कि इस सेकंड पार्लियामेंट सेशन में हम सब इस देश से जो सक्सेसफुल पर्सन्स है उन लोगों का लेक्चर और मार्गदर्शन सुनेंगे.
You need courage in men and women to go solve these problems. We have old bureaucratic bottlenecks. We do have corruption. We do have confusion. But in spite of all this, we need young people to solve problems at local level.
Dear students, I'm delighted to address young people and students on the occasion of this second Indian Student Parliament, Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad.
Great pleasure for me to be addressing you from New York through video conferencing mode. The Secretary General of the United Nations, His Excellency Ban Ki-moon, has asked me to deliver his personal message to all of you. After you leave this conference premises, I hope you will stay in touch with each other. Push for progress, mobilize for change, advocate for what you know is right. Join forces with youth from around the world.
हम लोगों को यहाँ आकर एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिलता है बोलने का, सुनने का, शेयर करने का, ये अपने आप में कितना बड़ा प्रिविलेज है, which is what we call giving a voice to the voiceless.
You're here because you're interested in public life. You see an injustice, a wrong that could be made right. In short, you've made a promise to change.
मैं ये उम्मीद करता हूं कि यहाँ पे जो हमारे जितने भी छात्र नेता पूरे देश भर से यहाँ पर आए हैं, उनको राजनीति में राज में आने की नीति ना सिखाएं, उनको राज में आने के बाद में काम करने की नीति सिखाएं.
I salute you because you are going to be the builder of this great nation, and India of the 21st century, which will have its rightful position in the Committee of Nations, which is going to be right up there. That is your responsibility.
The student parliament comprised of 9 sessions.
हिंदुस्तान को आज नौजवान बच्चों की जरूरत है जिनमें सोच है, हिम्मत है आगे बढ़ने की और सही रास्ता पकड़ने की.
Now we need to look into the 3 big challenges of our country. One is corruption, second is communalization, and criminalization.
To me, when we speak of Obama as a man and as an idea, the first is the rise of a representative of a small minority, in his case a very visible minority. This is rural India, this is urban India.
You look at, for example, a fisherman, he gets an SMS, he's told where the potential fishing zones are, and he actually is able to get a catch which is 3 or 4 times more, his income levels go up, his ability to teach his children, give them access to higher education increases. And it is also causing a socio-economic transformation.
For you to start harnessing knowledge, start developing technology, start coming up with demands of your leaders by which you get a set of choices that would take you to a sustainable future.
आज का युवा जागरूक है, देश में बदलाव लाने के लिए तैयार है.
I think you are organizing this event at a very relevant moment in our history, as our institutions, parliament, judiciary, media are under the glare of public scrutiny.
Not just the government, but the government, the corporates, and also the citizens of our country have to come forward and be socially responsible, if that's the right word.
For have 7,000 to 8,000 students in one forum like this from every part of the country, I commend each one of you for taking your time and participating in this great event. This is absolutely tremendous.
We should use our intelligence, our common sense, and with sense of responsibility to cultivate positive emotion.
Time has come that 21st century we can build again that knowledge-based civilization and for the world, not only for India, and that IT is going to do that.
Amplify your passion, amplify your idea using social media. Spread it to every corner of India, spread it to every corner of the world.
The student parliament concluded with the valedictory session, which was addressed by
भविष्य है तो हमारा आज भी युवा है. हम अपने आप को गर्व से कहते हैं कि हम एक यंग ग्रोइंग डेमोक्रेसी है.
200 साल पहले the great writer Victor Hugo said, "There is no force on earth mightier than an idea whose time has come." दोस्तों, in India, that time has come, and the idea is to destroy inequality.
सबसे बड़ी चीज है हमारे देश का स्ट्रेंथ क्या, आप हैं, पब्लिक है.
What can one person do? I think that will tell you, each of you can do things individually.
The change will come from youth and the change will come from you.
Anywhere in history, this kind of meeting of minds never takes place.
I convey my heartiest congratulations to the MIT School of Government for this momentous effort of the second Indian Youth Parliament.
At the end of each session, a resolution was passed by voting through short messaging service. Like the first Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, these resolutions will be sent to various authorities in India and international organizations like UNESCO and UNO for their consideration. The second Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad concluded with the bond of unity created at the end of the first parliament being unified with the bond of unity of the second parliament, indicating that the process of creating leaders of the future will be passed on from generation to generation.
Bharatiya Chhatra